this place messed up? This place is messed up. This is an abandoned system. I did not know that. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 161, where we've changed up a few things from the last episode. There's been quite a few updates. I've had a lot of issues with the graphics settings, and so what we did is we doubled our RAM. Now what this has done is enabled us to get our settings turned up, so we're going to be trying to record at a bit higher and showcase the game at a bit higher, although I don't know how that's going to be after post. We'll see. Hopefully it'll turn out into a better gameplay experience, but enough of that. Let's continue on with the episode and talk a little bit about our capital ship. So we have this great, awesome, tremendous capital ship now, and a pretty significant fleet, actually. So I think what we're going to do is, we're still just getting acquainted with this area. I think we're going to go ahead and land on an exploration vessel. That way we can go ahead and maybe get some scans up for some buildings. Our artifact scanner is at full power. On your command, I will target the systems at nearby planet and begin the scan. Perform. Historical data revealed. It should be on... Wait, which planet is it on? Okay, let's break off for a moment. So it doesn't look like it's on the nearest nearby planet. Oh! It's on the moon. What, that was a desert moon, right? A bleak moon. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I have to say, everything feels pretty smooth, but look at this capital ship. So we're going to have to spend some time upgrading our capital ship. We're going to get there eventually. So I think more than anything, what I want to do is go take a look at the one planet we weren't able to look at in the last episode, which was the green planet here. Now it says you discovered this, but I'm 100% positive that was discovered off camera, as I've been trying to fine-tune all of my recording settings. So we'll go look at this planet, and then after that, I think we're going to focus on the planet we want to set up our base on. We might need to swing over to the space station. I do think the space station is one of those things we're going to want to swing by. I almost did that off camera and kind of thought to myself, no, I probably should not do that. Need more dihydrogen for that. The multi-tool needs blaze javelin modules and scatter blaster modules. I could always put... do I not have? Look at that. Waveform recycler. 20% recharge time, 11% scan radius. I suppose that's always an option. Ooh, wait. Whoop. Nope. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let's cut out of the ring and let's go where the sun is up a little bit. Alright. We're going to come in not at too steep of an angle. The atmosphere is kind of thick, as you can see here. We've got mountains that stick up a good bit. Look at that sky color, though. Slow down a little bit. You can see here they have these tremendous craters, but no water. That absolutely would be a lake if there was some sort of a significant water presence, although I'm sure with all the green there must be significant aquifers available under the surface. There has to be. But that means the roots of some of these trees must be expansive, or there's some sort of organism that helps to ferry the water up through the crust. Because even look at this down here. You would expect this to have some sort of swamp or... I don't know. Not a lot of buildings. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just put it down over here, sort of in this field area. I'm not seeing a lot of... Oh wait, no, here's something. Hold on. Oh, it's a orbital trade station. I accept these terms. Nice. Superheated drizzle. Okay, but I did not scan anything here. I was only here briefly for a moment. What's the... Is the storm picking up? Why are we in the shade now? Inattentive, eats tall grasses. Okay. Well, there's lots of tall grasses around to eat, for sure. And look at these flowers. These alien flowers. Let's see what the Atlas Pass container has for us. Navigation data. Yeah, it's not the greatest thing. It's not antimatter. These pink skies are neat. I think the pink skies are better on deserts. For a grassy planet, I really want the blue sky. Let's sell our bone fragments here. Grubby skeletal fragments, grubby bones, all those. All of them. Alright, and then what do we have to buy here? I don't think we need really too many of these, do we? Maybe some of those? There's like no oxygen. There's not really like anything. I will buy the launch fuel. There's always room for launch fuel. Ion battery probably don't need. Okay. What time of day is this? This is 9 in the morning. So I think we're a little bit past the sunrise. We might be catching a little bit still of the sunrise. So you can see not a ton of life forms. A sentient plant over there? Okay, hold on. We're going to look at that. Oh, of course. These are the albumin pearls, right? Hello? Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. But I will take a little bit of this condensed carbon. Oh, is it you? Are you interested? No. Social group. Okay. So these grazing creatures are socially adapted, at least. This is neat. I mean, I do like the terrain. I like how it's kind of flat, but with plateaus, and there's really no mountains to speak of. It's just these tall, flat, and they're forested cliffs, and then, ooh, look out. Anxious eats cave marrow. It's like a squid, or it's like a spider crab. It's a spider crab. Crab spider. But they're flat, and they're like up high, and they're wooded, and then there's also depressions. There's like little basins that ride low. All right, hold on. It says there's another creature over here, which we're gonna go ahead and take a look at. Whoa. Methodical, eats rotting fruit. Look at the herd migrating like that. Wow. You think you know an ecosystem. Next thing you know, it's more complicated than that. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Those are actually fairly large creatures. It says they're vectorized gender, methodical behavior, rotting fruit, hears ground vibrations. I'm just checking you out. Yeah, no, they're skittish. They're definitely prey animals, but likely they will defend their young. What do we have there? It's an unknown building. Alright, we did scan the birds, although there is a knowledge stone here. Korvax system. Oh, wait, what kind of building is that? An abandoned building. I suppose we should check it out. I like how different planets have different lengths of grass. I think that's important. This planet's grass is actually very short, and it definitely gives it a different feel. It's almost like just this meadow of a planet. But look at the sky. It's like perpetually sunset, but this is the middle of the day. This is bright. Alright, and here we are. Nice abandoned building. We could do another egg raid. I think we're okay with nanites. I mean, we'll need to at some point, but this planet is... it's okay. I want to get to where we're building a racetrack. Alright, so there's the terminal. Let's go ahead and see if we can fix this machine. Pure ferrite, piece of cake. A little bit of nanites. Okay, and then we should get some here as well. We're not keeping the goop. No thank you. It's not worth it. Not worth my time. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for analysis. My comms hub detected a garbled message sent with strange resonance qualities. Not unusual, given the atypical qualities of local space-time in this quadrant. Systems spent several cycles attempting to reconstruct the missing elements of the message to no avail. Analysis indicates that the signal shows signs of degradation, corresponding to initial transmission occurring before the planet I orbit was even formed. That doesn't make any sense, though. And yet my name is spoken clearly amid the static and the distortion. Ugh. Creepy. I discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey. It is because we are all part of the same cosmic glitch in the Matrix. The Atlas is crashing. And according to the Purge, we have about one jump to go. See, I wish... I don't really want to do this. I want to get off this planet. Okay, so what we have is some historical data our exploration ship revealed on the desert moon of the planet we want to put our racetrack on. Let's go see what that's all about. right through the rings. So our base is on Upskart? No, wait. No, wait. Let's visit the space station. I want to see what modules they have here. We'll do that. So there's a beacon on that planet? Oh, I did put a beacon down. That's right. I put a beacon down like on top of the mountain. Because there was a mega mountain on that planet. Alright, 53 seconds of travel time remaining. Let's see what we have here. Plenty of warp cells. It's never been better. So we're still looking for movement modules here. Probably a life support module there. For the multi-tool, we're looking for Scatter Blaster and Blaze Javelins. I think if I felt like repurchasing this one, I could move it to put the other one there. That might actually be better. Oh, I don't want to do that, though. Oh, that stinks. So basically what I did wrong, and I'm sure this has been mentioned in the comments, but I'm really behind in the comments. We're not going to talk about that. I'm trying. The thing is, the waveform recycler, even though it is a 4th upgrade, can be added because you just can't have more than 3 modules, which means I could have had the waveform recycler built here and sharing this adjacency bonus for all of these, which would make the adjacency bonus even greater, but that means I have to deconstruct this S-class module and move it maybe over here, which is a slight waste of nanites, but in the end, if we're min-maxing, I think that's the right decision to make, if I'm just being honest. Alright, hold on. Our entrance is on the other side. And look at our capital ship hanging out over there. What? What? Is this place messed up? This place is messed up. This is an abandoned system. I did not know that. Oh my. And look at these. These are a lot like the older ones too. Oh, but it does have a station terminus. So if it does have a station terminus, we can teleport to this space station. But Atlas Pass version 3. Oh, this is still doing okay. That door doesn't open. That's fair enough. Huh. This reminds me of what the space stations used to look like way back in the day. With the little ramps that go up into the doors. It's a little eerie with all the sounds and the red lights. Oh, and there is a galactic trade terminal, so you can trade in these systems. Trades are just garbage. There's not really much of anything. Oh, there is some platinum. I think we should buy said platinum. Thank you much. We're going to just send that to the starship, actually. Alright, just put all this stuff in the high-capacity inventory, please. Oh, here's another Atlas Pass version 3. Let's see what's back here. But this one just has a bunch of... okay, this might be a little more valuable than... Sodium, nothing found. Maybe there's a health one back here? Yep. So part of how the health happens is we installed the... Because I was trying to figure out how I took health damage. And it was because we upgraded our shield module, which increased our maximum health, but it does not give you health when you do that. So that's how that happened. In case anyone else was also wondering. I think we're about done with this place. So no buying of modules or anything here. That means most of the buildings in this system are going to be abandoned buildings. I wonder... So there won't be any trade stations or... Hostile scan detected. Are you kidding me? You must be kidding me. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. How's it going? Deploying the combat frigate, the Daughter of Infinity. It's gotta be pretty close to S-class by now. Or at least getting there. Is it just the one ship? Oh my gosh. Anyways, as I was saying, we need to see if we can find some... So here's my thought, is I think we might be able to find a portal to get the address for this system. Maybe. I don't know. I imagine there are monoliths. If there are ancient ruins and abandoned buildings, there's probably monoliths, which means we could probably find out the portal address. However, comma, in order to do that, what we're going to have to do is to go somewhere else to buy the item, to ask the monolith where the portal is, because I don't think they have trade outposts in abandoned systems. So we might run a scan and just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And we're coming in a little hot through the atmosphere here, so I think we're going to slow it down just a touch. This is the desert moon of our little prismatic, neat planet over there. Look at these old man-made structures buried in the sand or whatever. Oh, talking about being buried in the sand, most of these ruins are not visible here. Oh, 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 easy, easy, easy. Oh, hostile sentinels. And the really large creatures. That's right. Ugh. I remember this planet now. Okay, alright, that's fine. We just need to... What, get the keys, right? Just need to get the keys. Once we get all the keys, then we'll get our goodies and we'll be out of here. But I think at this point it's important that we stop and smell the adventure while we travel. You know, if we find... Oh, let me through the window! It won't let me through the window. It pushed me up above the ground. Okay, and then I think if we find adventure on our doorstep, we should try to do something about it. Alright, there's one key. Alright, next on our list is right through here. hold on. Yep, there we go. The trick is, if you vary your route, so to speak, if you do different things, right, then it'll stay kind of fresh, I'm thinking. Like, it's been a while since we dug through one of these ruins. And this is sort of a neat planet in a weird way that we got it with our exploration ship. Because really, your exploration ship is just going to give you, you know, a random building, sort of like asking an alien for directions. Alright, so all we need are 3 artifact fragments. I'm actually not trying to have more than that. So from there, let's just go ahead and dig this thing up. Let's see what we get. It's either going to be worth our time or it's not. I mean, I know that's kind of a tautology, but this is the moment of truth, as they say. So this is when we find out. 1, 2, and 3. Unusual pump. It looks like normal valued scrap. Yeah, okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. That's why I'm hesitant to do these little extracurricular activities whenever they pop up. Because of those reasons right there. So we don't really have a reason to be here now. Aside from the incredibly large creatures. I think we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a trade outpost scan. Trading post detected on an abandoned system. You don't say. And it's on planet. Well, it's on the moon. No, surely this is going to be abandoned too. If the whole system is abandoned, this place is likely just to be a cemetery. Alright, let's cut up around the planet a little bit, try to get some perspective on it. Here we go. Okay, so they're still accepting landings. Some magenta sky deserts are okay. They are. But I think the red, the sunset-filled deserts, I think those are a little better. It's sort of sunset. Okay, there's nobody here. And there's nobody coming into land. This place is officially refuse. There's no... I mean, we're lucky they're selling stuff here. I'll buy some antimatter just because it's convenient. Oh no, I'm selling. Oh, well. I don't want to sell that. Can I buy it back? Can I buy my antimatter back? Oh, son of a gun. Oh, I immediately regret this decision. Are you kidding me? Sold my antimatter just like that. Hope it was worth the money, Thranxes. Spoiler alert. It was not worth the money, so here we are. It's just a massive desert and large creatures. So we have no way to secure the items that would locate us a portal without leaving the system through a terminus and or warp. Which is fine, we had the exploration ship. We could always warp back to the Thranxian expanse, like the old traditional warp way. Let us consider this as a possibility. No, we need to build our racetrack. That's what we need to do. We need to build our racetrack. So off of the desert moon and onto the parent planet, the deathly green anomaly. Alright, Let's identify our base. A lot of water on this planet, but the oceans are incredibly murky. I bet they're pretty deep, though. All right, let's slow down. Let's come in a little slower, perhaps. Yep, there we go. Freighter's coming into view. Remember, we kind of locked our base right down here at this crashed freighter, where it's sort of split right into the ground. I can't tell if it slammed into this mountain and then the mountain eroded around it. Look at how prismatic everything is. Oh, okay, there are the trees. Alright, let's go ahead and let's command a land. Command a land, if you will, and try to understand what the goal is. On this planet with the echoes of acid. Everything generally gets pretty odd and prismatic in the sunlight, so we're in the shadow of this giant mountain. Now, I think we settled our base down here, but we could very easily set it up top. But then once again, the race would have to go up top. Do we want to race up the freighter? Is the question. No, stop jumping me forward. Oh, that jump pack. Oh, you and I are going to have it out. The giant trees are going to make racing on this planet challenging. Not necessarily impossible, but definitely challenging. But maybe if we make it a long race, that makes it more interesting, right? Because you have to pick the right trail. But you can't light up the trail. I wish you could light up trails. Okay, well, I think that's what we're going to have to do. In the meantime, let's go ahead and salvage ourselves a piece of goodies from, or some of the goodies from this freighter, so that we can just say we did. Again, we should mix it up, you know. Ugh. Come on. There's gotta be one. Cargo pod, cargo pod, cargo pod. Yep, then we got the damaged panels. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ionized cobalt and pure ferrite. Ooh, 50 ionized cobalt. It better be worth it for some antimatter housing. Why do you loathe me so? Why do you not want me to do the freighters? Although this one's pretty easy here. Hold on. This one's like sticking up out of the ground. But if it's the same cost, 50 ionized cobalt. Come on. Acid. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a valuable trade item. And it's a lot harder to make than 50 ionized cobalt is. Polyfiber. Okay, alright. I'm coming around. So these are just... It's another easier way to get your high-quality manufactured sites. Including... What kind of an unknown building is over here? Are you kidding me? Oh, it is. It's like a monolith. No, it's like an obelisk. I don't think that's a monolith. Hold on. Ancient plaque. That's what they call those. Well, that's not going to give us exactly what we want, but once we go and we buy what we need, we can go ahead and actually look for a monolith and then we'll get the address for this planet, hopefully, or a nearby planet, and then we will absolutely build a racetrack here, and I think we will start the racetrack sort of right here, right on the freighter, and incorporate it into our race. Look at the sky as the sunset starts down here in this like prismatic atmosphere. It's sort of it's that's what inspired the other thumbnail. Okay, no, but that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Kind of full circle. We've checked out everything. We're trying out some new graphics settings. We might ease up a few things here in the next one. We'll see. Had a couple of chops, but not too bad. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Be sure to come back next time as we work on the racetrack and get this planet checked off our list to go ahead and jump to the next system to find the next exotic planet for our Thranxes pre-race circuit. But until next time, take care.